Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And today is the moment of truth for the league. If we don't win today, the league dream is over. We won't defend our title. And even if we win today, we most likely won't win the league. But we need to fight for it. We won't give up until it's over. But before we focus on the league, let's first quickly talk a little bit about the Champions League. Because last episode when we played the PSG game, we still didn't know the result from the other semi-final. And we have that result now. And it's a great result for Atletico Madrid. They managed to beat Monaco away. And that sets them up for a fantastic position here. Because of course they are going to be playing at home for the second leg, and they're going to have that huge advantage from the first leg. So most likely whoever goes through between us and PSG will face off versus Atletico Madrid in the final. And look at this, Diego Costa, he scored. The old man still scoring in 2023. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Today, though, as you know, not the scouting, as you know, I always scout a lot of players, but we was meant to click on the schedule, and we are playing Chelsea, and I said it before, but our schedule is so tough. We had Real Madrid, then a short break, then we had City, PSG, Chelsea, PSG, Arsenal, FA Cup final, maybe a Champions League final. This schedule is just crazy, which means we need to rotate a lot, but there's also a lot of tough decisions, because we kind of need our best team for every single game, but at the same time we need to rest our best players because the next game is so important. So yeah, it's a tough position. And the league table, as you know, is unfortunately not where we want it to be. Because Chelsea is topping the league 4 points ahead of us. They have Man United 2 points ahead. And there's 2 games left to play of the season. That brings us to a situation where, for us to win the league, first off, of course, we need to beat Chelsea today. But that won't be enough. In the last round, Chelsea needs to lose out points. And at the same time, United have 2 games left. And they need to lose points in at least one of those 2 games. And yeah, it's very highly unlikely that all of these things will happen. While we are playing Chelsea today, they are playing Palace at home. And just from that game, they will most likely win it. Because, I mean, Palace at home, this is a game that United should be winning. And in the last round, we have by far the toughest draw. Because we are playing Arsenal away at Emirates. And at the same time, Chelsea is playing Wolves at home. Yeah, Wolves is having a great season. But still, Chelsea have that home advantage. And then United is playing Southampton away. A little bit tougher with an away game, but still probably going to be favourites versus Southampton. So, I mean, we might not even win the Arsenal game. So, but yeah, as I said, never give up, never surrender. We are going to fight as long as the dream is alive. Brannigan, as you can see, and actually he's not named Brannigan. I got taught by, I got some help from comments to the videos lately, and they told me that I've been pronouncing that name wrong, and I'm probably butchering a lot of names. According to comments, it should be pronounced something like Braganza. And that's probably more correct, most likely still butchering the name, but probably a little bit more correct the pronunciation. And also at the same time, Selic is suspended. He picked up a red card, I think it was 1 or 2 games ago, and they even extended it to like 2 more games, blah blah blah. So he's also out, which of course is bad to miss out on both of those players when we need to rotate a lot. Chelsea though is such a good team. I mean, just look at the 3 up on top with Morata, Hazard and Dembele, and of course they signed Dembele in this save a few seasons ago. Kanté in the middle. I mean, there's so much quality in this team, but our team is not too bad either. So I definitely think we have a chance, but we need to play really good. And I mean, we lost the first game against them this season. It's time for revenge. But yeah, definitely one of the toughest league games of the season, and since we lost the first one, we really want to win here. And of course, we are keeping track of United Palace there. That game, it could be extremely important to us, even though it's probably going to be an easy one for United. Kanté starts the game with a potential injury. I guess that's good news for us, if that means he actually going to have to be subbed off early. But we'll have to wait and see with that. Look, oh my god, we had so many chances. That time to show it you. Here is Shabanov. Shabanov goes for Harry Kane. Harry Kane just stands there, but Elena picks it up. Alena going for Gnabry. Gnabry, can he get inside? Yes, he can. Yes, Harry Kane. And oh my god, it bounced off the post. I think the goalkeeper saved it. And then it went further onto the post. I was so close. That could have been a sensational start. Shaban over the corner. It's clear by the defense. Fonseca picks it up. Farrell, Oxford, Alena, and nowhere. But yeah, look at the statistics. 8 shots already to 2. We are dominating things right now, but dominating things is not good enough. We need to actually manage to do something for that domination, because we need to score. We need to take the lead. And now the clock is just ticking away. We saw that highlight, and that highlight went on for some time, but now the clock is just ticking and ticking and ticking, getting closer and closer to half time. So with 11 shots, 7 on target, still only 1 highlight, and an injury there for a Chelsea player. Hopefully that's good news for us. But yeah, 1 highlight for all of those chances is not good enough. And of course we need to tell the lads, we have been dominating things, but we aren't in the lead. I mean, look at some of those ratings, it's just embarrassing. There's so much room for improvement in the second half. But I'm not going to change anything around yet, because we have, as I said, so many shots, so many chances that, I mean, clearly we are doing something right, even if we're not getting the highlights. So I want to wait a little bit longer before I actually change things up. And here is Colorto, the throw-in for Fonseca, Farrell, Alena. What will you do? All the way back to the defense. Oxford with a long cross, but it comes back quickly. Oh my god, that was so bad by you, Fonseca. Win it, guys. Win it back. Win it back. I'm nervous already. I don't want to see a counter-attack here. I don't want to see anything bad happen. Come on, guys. We can turn this around. Come on, guys. It's Morata. Intervene, please. As always, he loses the second ball, and here is Morata. If he would have scored there, it would have felt so unfair, considering how much we have dominated things. Here's a throw-in though for Paslak. Can we create something from here, please? Farrell, Paslak, Fonseca, Farrell. What will you do? This is worrisome. Costas, no mistake, guys. No mistake. That was a very optimistic pass to nobody, but maybe we can win it back here. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we're just going to let him go straight through. It's Morata. Beautiful intercepted, but as always, he loses the second ball. It happens every time. Luckily for us, though, that was a really weak finisher from Hazard. And I'm starting to considering changing things around. And the first highlight in a long time that started with Chelsea. Maybe that's good news for us. But that was such a bad pass by Elena. And it's Morata. Come on, guys. You have 3, 4, 5 guys against 1. You need to stop him. Dembele with a long cross. Westin picks that one down, though. Still goalless between United and Palace. That's good news for us if we can stay like that. But first, we need to survive this, because we are under some pressure from Chelsea. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased at all. Let's pause it here, because we completely dominated the first half. Second half, not much have been going on. Let's go like this. 3 guys in a straight line for now. And of course, we will need to go crazy attacking if nothing happens, because we desperately need 3 points in this game. But instead, there's more Chelsea here. More from Chelsea. It's Morata. And he just runs straight through. Nobody wants to stop him. He's standing there watching him. And even more Chelsea. Come on, guys. What the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on? After all that great, at least creative first half with a lot of chances. Second one, nothing happens. Okay. Now we need to go and change things around. This is not working. We are going to go 2 strikers. Let's bring in Keane as the second striker. And also, maybe, perhaps, gonna go with Gnabry, bring in Svensson. And then we're gonna wait with the last sub a little bit longer. And we are going to go crazy attacking here. We are in it to win it. 21-ish minutes left and some extra time. Come on, guys. show some passion. Actually, I'm gonna have a team talk here, and I want you guys. I demand more. I demand more from you. It's time to show some passion here. And unfortunately, Man United have taken the lead versus Palace, a penalty from Origi. Here's Harry Kane. Kane, what will he do? He loses it, but Shabanov wins it back. Long cross goes nowhere. Fonseca, Shabanov, long cross again. And it's hit the top bar! Oh my god, we hit the woodwork twice in a game that we desperately need to win. But we just can't seem to find the net. This is the second time we hit the woodwork. My gosh, we really can't afford things like that. And here's Hazard. Here's Hazard. Are we going to get penalised now for not hitting the goal? Why did the goalkeeper just stand there? Let's take a look at the replay. Take a look at what Steen is doing in the goal. I want you to really look at him. This is really weird. First, that one is very unlucky, unfortunate. But take a look at what Steen is doing in the goal. Follow him right now. First off, now, look at where he's watching. He's watching somewhere here. He's not looking at what's going on here. He's looking at something far, far away. And now, take a look at this. First, like, he looks like he's coming out. He's going to do something. And now, he hasn't shot. He stops. He stands up. And he just walks. He just walks. He's not trying to stop it. What the heck? That's so weird. So weird. I'm not sure what's up with that at all. It's just strange. Oops, that was a mistake. Not what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. And you're going to be focusing on defense, and you're going to be focusing on attacking. Now we need 2 goals in 30 minutes, and yeah, this is not a great situation to be in. Imagine we have hit the woodwork twice. We have 20 shots, still not a single goal, and the clock is just ticking away. And that's it. It's game over. 20 shots. We didn't manage to hit the goal, to score once. 11 on target. They're 4. Oh my god. What a disappointment. I'm gonna go aggressive. I'm gonna tell them that you are garbage. I'm just gonna leave it by that. This means no league title this year. We have failed to defend the title. They failed to defend the dream. Yeah, look at this. We're gonna end up in 3rd place. We are like in no man's land where West Ham can't catch us and we can't catch United, and yeah, that's devastating. The only positive thing with this is now we can full out focus on Champions League. We can rest players in the last game, and we actually have 2. Maybe 2. We have maybe 1 or maybe 2 Champions League games left to play. In the best case scenario, we might actually have a Champions League final come up. So even though we missed out on the league, we have a FA Cup final and maybe, just maybe, a Champions League final. So hopefully that can prevent this season to end in a disaster. Because if we manage to win Champions League, then I'm fine. Then we can retire happily. Then we have won everything that matters. But if we don't, this is going to be such a disappointing season. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.